Hello. I'm going to have a really high vibe broadcast. I want to focus on manifesting, meditation, and things like that, and kind of step away from what's going on outside and kind of focus back on yourself. Give me a second to share this feed. If you're just logging on, go ahead and share it too, because I'm giving away a DNA activation. This is Shaman Stick. It is to clear the energy. You guys should be using something like sage every day in your houses as well. We do sell that kind of stuff on our site. So I'm going to be doing the usual cards and news. I don't have a lot of time to do this feed, so I'm going to rush kind of through it. If you're going to want a card, go ahead and drop your name now. And I just have like one more share. Bear with me. So I'm going to be doing chakra cards. A lot of you guys know I'm kind of obsessed with chakras. I think it's a really good place to start with taking care of yourself and taking care of your body. And a lot of the problems that we're seeing in the world today are from blocked chakras and things like that. So it's kind of simple to learn this stuff and to take care of your own health. I put a post up about quitting smoking as well. Right now, we have to get healthy. I don't want to tell you any horror stories, but I've heard stories of people who smoke cigarettes that died that had to recycle back here just because they smoke cigarettes, because it is an addiction. So really try to work at getting healthy. If you're still holding on to any of these bad habits, try to let go of it. Now is really a time of change and letting go of things that are no longer serving you, dead things in your life, things that are not benefiting you, anything not serving you. You had to get rid of, whether it's smoking, whatever your vices are. All right, we have in Madagascar outbreaks of the plague that killed at least 24 people and forces the government to ban public gatherings to stop it from spreading. I see this happening in Chicago. I've seen footage of rat infestations there, really bad, like rats in the street, like crawling up people's legs and just really bad rat problems. And you know that with these kind of things comes diseases like the plagues. School began removing the abbreviations for AD and BC in schools, as in the time abbreviations for after death and before Christ. They don't want to offend non-Christians. We know that these have been kind of pivotal, and then they just start removing things and collapsing everything. We're seeing a lot of stuff collapsing around us. Antifa preparing mass uprising to remove fascist Trump. This is a militia group and from the far left. The Vegas gunman allegedly had ties to this organization too, and this is the new thing. This is the new replacement for ISIS, and you're kind of seeing these abbreviations everywhere. Florida atheists to erect 6-foot satanic pentagram in City Park. We're seeing that all of our war monuments are being removed, but we're seeing an uprising of satanic statues being implemented in public places. We had the actor Michael Douglas. He recently revealed that he once heard angels sing and saw a mysterious white light during a near-death experience. It happened when he nearly drowned back in the 1960s while swimming in the ocean. Douglas, 73, told USA Today that the scary situation unfolded when he was a student at the University of California, Santa Barbara. But despite claiming to hear angels sing, Douglas says he doesn't believe in an afterlife. It comes out that Stephen Paddock, he was a former federal employee, the Las Vegas shooter who allegedly, I say allegedly, killed 59 people at a country music festival Sunday night, worked over a 10-year period as a letter carrier for the United States Postal Service and an IRS agent and an auditor for the United States Department of Defense. I just thought I'd put that out there. We have an asteroid that could hit on the 12th of this month. NASA has confirmed it's monitoring the approach of a large celestial object that a top scientist warns is, quote, coming in DA close. An asteroid called 2012 TC4 is due to make a close pass of Earth on October 12th. NASA Earth defense specialists are keenly monitoring this close approach of the asteroid, with fears it could pass as near as just 4,000 miles away. It's feared the asteroid could strike. Puerto Rico could be left without power for up to 6 months. They really are having major problems there, despite what you guys are being told on your media sources or whatever. I'm going to be doing cards now. I'm doing chakra cards, so I'll be telling you what chakra you're going to be working on and just a key phrase for it. I like to use certain words I'm given to meditate on. When I first met my twin flame, I was always downloading words off of him. I would go Google them, look them up. And the amazing thing is that we have internet and we have Google right now, so it just really is amazing for your spiritual awakening. A lot of times you get information and you're like, what's that? Go Google it. Go look it up. That's really how you're going to learn in the beginning of this journey, is you're going to start researching, you're going to start investigating, and you're going to start learning on your own just from getting little bits of information off of people. So start researching, start looking things up yourself, start getting healthy right now. I saw a lot of people with similar problems on one of my healing posts. So we really had to do like a detox or a purge right now. And that's what this moon energy is amazing for. Like, it's so amazing just to purge out the old, come in with the new, and to work on manifesting. So till Friday, really work on manifesting, only thinking about what you want to draw into your life, staying high vibes, staying positive, detach from media sources, turn your TV off, get outside, meditate, get out into nature, and spend some time doing things that you love. We had to really be feeding our soul right now and doing things for our soul. There's more to life than just working all the time and dying. We had to really be here for our spiritual evolution and taking care of our soul. All right. And I'll insert this right here too. We do chakra openings. And someone's always like, what are the chakras? I'm horrible at explaining this thing. I gave them a Nickelodeon kids video. So the chakras are energy vortexes in your body, and clearly you want them all open. To have them all open is enlightenment. So a lot of times we get blockages in these areas just from going through life. Fear blocks the first one, guilt the second one. I can go on and on. So we're blocking these up just by going through life and the things that we've been through. So many people are dealing with blocked heart chakras right now on this planet. And so we had to really work at opening all of our chakras, keeping them open, and taking better care of ourselves, our health, and our bodies. So we've been really lied to about how the body works. It works a lot simpler than we've ever believed. We have no need ever for any pharmaceuticals that are poisoning people. And anything can be cured holistically and with herbs. And by cured, I don't mean like pharmaceuticals where you just keep taking their poison. I mean cured, like you can actually make your ailments go away, because any kind of ailment is going to have a spiritual base. And we're becoming a society, I keep saying this, that's spiritually sick. So we really can cure these things. We can get rid of these things. We can do spiritual healing and heal our souls, and our body will heal. If the soul heals, the body will follow always. Jill Sevier. You are literally working on your sacral chakra, and it's so crazy because the divine feminine is always working on this chakra this life, just because of all the suppression, and a lot of people are, because we're taking back our power, and this chakra is all about power. It's also about sexuality. So your word to meditate on is completion. You are working on becoming more complete as a person, and we had to let go of these power struggles that go with that chakra. We always have these power struggles, giving away our power, taking power from others. We had to let go of these kind of control drama situations too. Ben Beeler. Guess he went postal. Who knows? I just look at kind of like the Matrix hologram, you know. It's what reality has to offer at the moment. And I'm choosing to reject that offer, and I'm gonna step away, and I'm gonna work on creating my own world right here. So I'm gonna kind of reject that version of reality for now. I see it's on the table. People can grab it, you know, go into that reality if they want. But I'm gonna try to create my own right here. Then you are working on your solar plexus. This does not surprise me because you're so empathic. We are just taking on garbage all the time. You could be at Walmart. You could be getting gas. Whatever you're doing, when you're around people, you're doing something energetically and taking on lower energies. And we had to learn how to detox that out. The best way I could ever do that would be salt baths. I'm always saying it. Start taking salt baths. That will clean your aura. It will really clear out that chakra. Set good boundaries too. That's what I'm working on. If you want to say no, if you feel like saying no, say no. So that you don't do things that you don't feel like it. Really just work at knowing the difference between your energy and other people's. And the word for you to meditate on is miracle. I like to manifest a couple miracles every day. I really do. I try to manifest a few miracles every day. So we can manifest these miracles too. Dina Salisbury. Yes, share this too. And by the way, if you're not catching me live, if you're catching me on rerun later, you can still share it. I just picked the winner from yesterday's right now. So you have a good 24 hours to keep sharing it. So share this video. Make sure you like the page too though, because I went to tag someone who won and I couldn't because they didn't like the page. So make sure you like the page too. So that way you guys can see if I'm going live. And Dina, you are working on your crown chakra. Literally, and that is about spirituality, your connection with source. You know what? They say all the other chakras have food to heal them, but you need air for that chakra. You need to go outside, get out into nature, and your word is release. We're letting go of anything and anyone not serving us. So as the seasons shift, things are going to slow down. It's just the way it works. They kind of speed up in the summer and kind of slow down. So everything's going to slow down now. It's a good time to reflect and to take action on things in your life right now. Casey Cassandra, you are working on your heart chakra. And you get a cute little dragon card. You're working on trickery. That's your word to meditate on. We have to open our heart chakras. We can't go around with these walls up for everyone. We have to give people a shot, even though we've been hurt and we've been through a lot of past life grief and pain. We have to open ourselves up to others and to the universe. So work on that heart chakra. Fiona Ellis. Good. You're giving up smoking. And you have pain. I'm going to say this too. I'm trying to tell people that there are natural painkillers. I mean, I went through a windshield of a car. I broke like 30 bones. And I was supposed to be on heavy duty painkillers for the rest of my life. With really bad pain too. So whenever someone's like, oh, I have this, I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, you can actually do it. But there are natural painkillers that you could be using. I take ginger root twice a day. You can take it up to 3 times a day. And it's a really good natural painkiller. It's not the type of thing you can just take once and say, oh, it doesn't work. You have to really stack it in your body, these kind of herbs and stuff. So I would get on ginger root immediately. I would start drinking ginger root tea. They have turmeric tea. You could take a turmeric pill as well. But ginger and turmeric are 2 really good painkillers naturally. You get a lot of anxiety. People say they smoke because of anxiety. I used to smoke too. I smoked for 15 years. So people say, but you'll find that they smoke because of anxiety, but you'll find all your anxiety will go away. Once you can quit smoking, all your anxiety will just go away. The cigarettes are actually making you anxious. They have really bad chemicals in it. I don't really want to get into like a cigarette debate, but you guys know they're not good for you. And it's really sad because it's just one of those things. They're just soul traps all over the matrix that we got sucked into. And they're very hard to get off of. These kind of pharmaceuticals are hard to get off of. Cigarettes are hard to get off of. Drugs are hard to get off of. There's all sorts of these traps everywhere that are hard to untangle yourself from. But you can do it. As you become more conscious and more aware, you're not going to be able to smoke because it keeps you at a low vibration, unfortunately. There are other things that you could be doing that wouldn't do that. But this will keep you at a low vibration. And as your vibration is raising, there's going to be kind of a vibrational dissonance. Like, I had to quit smoking as soon as I woke up. You are working on your heart chakra as well. Literally. And you're also working on not playing the victim. I know, right? That's what I did for a long time too. It's really easy for us to do that. Those were the roles that we were born into. Those were the roles that we were groomed for and raised into just by our parents. It's just the way it was here. But we have to take back our power. You have to realize how powerful you are as a co-creator and how you can actually take control of your life and change it. And I'm seeing it happen all around me. I'm seeing these beautiful ripple effects from the work I'm doing, where people are like showing me the amazing things they're doing. They're changing their lives. They're getting healthier. They're just taking better care of themselves, falling in love with themselves again. We have to take back that power and take control of our lives. So there are natural things you can do. If you're trying to quit smoking, you're going to probably feel a lot of anxiety. And it only takes 21 days to break a bad habit. And fortunately, that's how long Reiki lasts as well. Any Reiki healing session should last 21 days, any energy work you do, which is kind of cool. So it only takes 21 days to reprogram or break a bad habit. There are crystals you can use. I use Palo Santo oil. I like essential oils. My twin flame has very bad anxiety that he kind of got inherited from his mother. And we like to use oils. We have a diffuser. We're playing with all different essential oils. They're amazing. I put them on my wrists. Instead of like wearing a perfume, I'll wear an oil. But it has dual benefits. It's really good for anxiety. So I'm constantly putting Palo Santo oil on my wrist. I'm constantly burning sage and shaman sticks in my own home because I like to have a calming environment and it clears the energy. So you'll find that maybe you guys are just energy sensitive. That's where you're getting this anxiety from. That we're just picking up the energies around us. The average person has a ton of anxiety, and you guys are just feeling the other people around you and just kind of picking up a lot of these energies. So saging your house and purifying your space can do amazing things for you for getting rid of this anxiety. So start taking salt baths, start purifying your air, just start doing little things holistically that you can. And stop playing the victim. That's how we give away our power, unfortunately. You're a powerful goddess. You've had many lives here. You've had hundreds of thousands of lives. Hopefully this is your last one. And so we're going to do amazing things here. So we have to take back our power to do that. Let's see. Tammy Ritchie. You were working on your crown as well? Literally. And your word to meditate on is mysticism, which is a really beautiful word because I feel like I'm on a mystic journal. I mean, mystic journey. I see that word all around us. Literally, mysticism, mystic. And you are the mystic. You are the seeker. You've been on this journey for a long time. Meditate on that. Work on your connection with Source. Get outside. Pray more. I spend a lot of time, just because of how I do my daily day, in prayer. I spend a lot of my time in prayer when I'm healing and stuff. And it's just really beautiful and amazing. Strengthen your connection with God or Source by praying. Leanne, good morning. But you will see it later. You were working on your throat chakra. Me too. Oh my God. I'm constantly working on my throat chakra. I have been my whole life. When I was younger, I used to get strep throat a lot. I used to have a lot of throat problems. But then again, I'm a Taurus, and that's my body part. But I also, on the upper hand, I have like 6 throat chakra activations. So it's my strongest chakra. But as an empath, we hold in our truth too much. We don't speak. I had someone say something to me this morning, and I was just like, and I just, bit my tongue. So a lot of times we will bite our tongue. We won't say what we feel like saying, and we'll just hold it in. So it's not that we're lying. It's just that we're not speaking out enough. We have to learn how to set boundaries. We have to learn how to speak out. And your word to meditate on is bittersweet, which just kind of reminds me of duality too, because it's such a dualistic kind of word, bittersweet. It has bitter yet sweet. It's a really duality. We have to transcend that duality. That's what we're here to do, is to get rid of those kind of duality concepts that keep us stuck here. One of the biggest duality misconceptions would be there would be a God without a goddess. That's a dualistic type of statement. All right, Kimberly Renee, good morning. We have a beautiful energy for healing. It can make me feel a little bit tired sometimes because I work a lot during these storms. Sometimes I joke and say I feel like I got hit by a train, because a lot of you guys, if you already have aches or pains or things going on, it will amplify them. So a lot of times you'll feel those aches like extra or whatever. So sometimes it can be kind of crazy energy. Just stay grounded, stay peaceful. I have a hectic day today, but as long as I stay grounded, I'm cool. So Kimberly, forgiveness. And you're working on your crown chakra as well. I have to keep track of the time, sorry. You're working on your crown chakra as well, literally. You're working on forgiveness. We have to forgive ourselves, though. It's not other people. We always forgive them easy and move on or whatever. Take an inventory of your life and look at what you're holding on to in your past. We have to let go of our past completely to step into the present and our rules here now. We're not our experiences that we went through. Those were just lessons and hard ones. And now here we are, liberated from karma, so we never have a reason to hold on to anything. If you've ever done anything wrong in your life, I assure you, you paid for it karmically, and you're okay now. Nicole, Joan Pei, good morning. Yes, share away. I have a beautiful energy I'm working with today. I have the most awesome pictures I'm going to post after. I tried to do some pictures outside in the sun, but the sun wasn't very bright yet. But I wanted to do it before my feed to show you some good energy pictures. I'm obsessed with it. So I was outside doing a meditation. It's really nice energy. It's amazing for healing. You are also working on rejection. and you are literally working on your crown chakra. So get outside, meditate like I'm saying, spend time alone. We need to work on this rejection and feeling like that. I know a lot of people have these insecurities that we carry around. Humans are so complex. Humans are really complex. We carry around these insecurities that we probably got from childhood or brought with us in the past lives from things we've been through. Let go of that. Tony Sprague. Enlightenment is your word. And literally, you are working on your solar plexus as well, which doesn't surprise me. I'm hoping that everyone is psychic and empathic again by now on your journey. If you're not, you're going to be. That's where humanity started out, and that's where humanity is headed to. So work on enlightenment. How do you work on that? Opening all your chakras. So work on opening your solar plexus. Like I said, take salt baths so that you can help clear that chakra. Natalie Sweet. I'm doing quick cards today. I keep on switching. I have a lot of cards. I kind of like collected them and started using them. So I'll be pulling out different cards every day. So today I'm doing chakra cards. And literally tomorrow I have some really cool cards to do too when I have more time. So I'm really excited to kind of switch it up. But you were working on your crown chakra. You were working on balance. How appropriate. We're in Libra. We're in balance right now. We're learning how to balance these kind of dualistic views. So it's just kind of where we're at. Learn how to balance everything in your life. For me, that looks like I go to sleep every night at the same time. I kind of have a regular schedule with things. I take good care of myself. I am very careful. I eat good food, take good care of myself, and I just try to balance all aspects of my life right now, and I'm getting pretty good at it. So just work at balancing all aspects of yourself and your energy. The best way to do that is to meditate so that you come in inner balance with yourself, so that you find this inner peace, and then it will kind of radiate out everywhere. Kathy Oton. You're working on your throat chakra and impatience. Oh my God, me too. Same lessons. Same lessons too, but I have a powerful kind of mission where I'm using my throat chakra a lot because I'm speaking from it. So just work on being patient. You don't understand. Not everyone is at the same place as you. Everyone's had different lessons, different experiences, and we need to kind of embrace that uniqueness, but we need to be patient with those that are not at our same level of consciousness, because everyone's at different places, and people can only understand from their perception level. Lee Bigley, you were in an accident in May, and these accidents are not to punish you. They are to wake you up. They are to level you up in consciousness. I've been there, done it. So it's just kind of the universe shaking you to wake you up. And hopefully you're awake, you're feeling more conscious, and you are now healing. Work on your sacral chakra. Like I said, that's about power and sexuality. And your word to meditate on is perseverance. How appropriate, because you're going to need some perseverance to get through this healing. I have news for you. You guys are the healers too. So while you're complaining about your ailments, you guys are going to learn how to heal them so that you can heal others one day. So we go through these things as a healer to grow into our roles as healers. Dana Sargent. And then the feed goes, like the energy goes, and then I lost all the comments. Good morning, Dana. It's a beautiful day out. I'm glad you could log on. You're working on your sacral chakra. How appropriate. So am I. That's about power and sexuality. I'm learning how to take back my power instead of giving it away blindly for others to use and misuse. I'm learning how to take that back. Your word to meditate on is self-worth. Tanya Bird. You are working on your sacral as well. You are working on service. That is your word to meditate on. You must be service to others in some way. And there were many societies that thought they were, but they weren't. And there's many people that think they are, but they really aren't. So just work at doing what's best for everyone always when you make your decisions. Just never do anything to harm other people, to hurt anyone, or to harm the whole. And just really make decisions based on what is best for everyone here. Not what is best for you. What is best for everyone. We had to go to a place where we stopped just caring about ourselves, and we had to care about the whole of humanity, because we're going through some crazy changes, and we really had to come together. It's only in coming together that we have any power. If we stay separate, then we're just pretty much powerless. Any power that we're given is given to us by God, by the divine, and we have to stand together with this in unity. Nancy Wieselick. I probably have like 30 decks, maybe 40. I'm not sure. I was doing them on this page like all the time, like free cards, and then I got a big following. So I have a good bookcase full of them downstairs. I'm doing these chakra cards today. I really like these. They're really easy for me to do. I like ones that have either the writing on them or they're easy to do for the way I use them. So Nancy, you're working on your blue chakra, your throat. You're working on not being a workaholic, and that's wow, just like me, right? So we had to make more time for ourselves. We're always trying to help other people. We're always trying to donate our time and try to help our friends and family, and we're always trying to help other people. But we have to focus on ourselves sometimes. You need more self-care. That's what I'm working on too. Like 2 days ago, instead of going live, I instead was like just chilling with myself, meditating. I put a face mask on. I was taking care of myself because I'm always taking care of other people. So more self-care, and meditate on the word workaholic. Shannon Von Dyke. Oh, I do reading. Yeah, I do readings of all kinds. I do mediumship readings. I do psychic readings. I am an energy worker. I am a healer. I do activations. I'm also a Reiki master and a Blue Star Healing master. So I teach energy healing classes. So I'm a teacher and a healer and many things. I do astrology. I'm into like obviously past life stuff, all sorts of things. So you can check out my site. The link is above, but we also have a lot of consciousness and spiritual articles on there. Everything to do with science, spirituality, whatever. You can, there's a search bar. You can just type in what you're looking for. Like if you're looking for past lives, reincarnation, whatever it is, even anything to do with Jesus, we have all sorts of stuff on there. So just type in what you're looking for, and a lot of articles that come up. I'm constantly working on it. I just put a article link about Vegas up there as well. Things that, questions maybe you guys should be asking of around you. So Shannon, you're working on your root chakra. How appropriate. Humanity as a whole is working on their root chakra, because every time we have these kind of attacks and craziness coming out, or these full moon storms, a lot of fear comes out. People come unbalanced and ungrounded. The best way that you can stay grounded is to get outside. I like to go outside barefoot, get out into nature, things like that. So eat more potatoes, stay grounded, and your word to meditate on is discovery. Amber Pelfrey. Yeah, you'll start to remember these things too. You'll start to have glimpses. You'll start to have flashes. And when you are ready, you will be able to access the Akash records. I call it the Akashic records, just so you guys can follow me. You'll be able to access the Akash records, though. It's an energy that you can feel and tune into, and it's a vast information that stores everything from the beginning of time that's ever happened till now. Every emotion, every thought, every feeling. So there are these amazing things you guys will be able to tune into. It's really about spiritual purity. It's really about getting back to a pure place. That's what I'm constantly working on. And I've done my entire journey on video from day one. You guys can go back to my old videos pretty much right when I first woke up, right being disoriented. I've been right on camera doing my journey, so you guys can see my awakening up close and personal, and it'll motivate you. But you're literally working, Amber, on your throat chakra, and your word to meditate on is vanity. I'm going to let you guys go on that note because I have a really hectic day, but I am here for healing work all day. I check my site all day long, so if you purchase anything, I get right back to you. I'm a little slower with my messages, and I will be back live tomorrow. Share this video, like the page, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.